The Very Messy Mermaid, Because You Can't Be Neat All the Time, by Tracy Corduroy and Kate Leake. Little Mermaid Twinkletail was the neatest, tidiest mermaid in the ocean. She always hung her clothes up in nice, smart rows. She polished her pet dolphin Dave until he shone, and her super sparkly shell collection was perfect. Sometimes she wondered how it might feel to just get a teeny bit mucky. But she never did, because her mummy and daddy were so proud of their neat little girl, and the one thing they hated more than anything else was mess. So they never had cake in case of crumbs, they never played games in case things break, and they never had friends around to play, because friends might make a frightful mess. But they did love their little girl very much, so when it was Twinkletail's birthday, they agreed that she must have a party, as long as it was a very, very neat party. They wrote lots of invitations in their neatest handwriting. Dear friend, although we'd love to invite you to Twinkletail's very neat birthday, we are afraid you'd make a dreadful mess. Please don't come. Lots of love, Twinkletail's mummy and daddy. But I thought all parties had friends, said Twinkletail. Not this one, beamed her mummy. This party is going to be special and very, very neat. Twinkletail's very neat party began with a birthday feast. One small, ever so tidy water biscuit. An octopus stood on guard to sweep up the crumbs. Delicious, cried her daddy. Yum, yum. Next, they played Don't Pass the Parcel. Twinkletail held the parcel very neatly without ripping off any paper. Oh, lovely, beamed her mummy. Well done. They were just playing unmusical chairs, which meant not moving at all, when suddenly the telephone rang. It was Twinkletail's fairy godmother. Happy birthday, my dear, she said. It's time for your birthday wish. Twinkletail knew exactly what she wanted. I wish I could have a normal party, she whispered, with a friend to play with, proper games, and a cake, but Mummy and Daddy would never allow it. Ah, her fairy godmother said, maybe this year they will. And a swirl of magical stars came dancing out of the telephone. The sparkly stars whooshed through the castle, dusting each room with bright sprinkles. They bounced off freshly cleaned windows and floors. They pinged off the polished vases, and they twirled around Twinkletail's mummy and daddy, showering them in magic. Just then, there was a knock at the door. A friend had come to the party. Shall I tell her to go away? Asked Twinkletail. She might make a mess. Who minds mess? Beamed her parents. We don't. Twinkletails gasped. Really? She said. What had happened to her mummy and daddy? Her fairy godmother must have done some amazing magic. "Let's play a game," cried Twinkle-tail's daddy. "Pass the parcel pandemonium." "Jump on a seahorse," her mummy shouted, giving the parcel a whack. "Whoever makes the most mess is the winner." But everyone made so much mess, they were all winners. "What can we play next?" asked Twinkle-tails, hoping they wouldn't say unmusical chairs. But her daddy shouted, "Let's have a disco." He started to jig about like a wild thing as the magical stars swirled around him. Then everyone piled onto the dance floor and the ocean rocked. All that dancing made them hungry. "We could have another water biscuit," Twinkle-tails said. "Oh, a water biscuit? Pah!" her daddy cried. "We need a proper birthday feast." He clapped his hands, and in it came. All the messiest foods imaginable. Big sloppy trifles, super sticky ice cream, and mountains of wobbly jelly. Everyone dived in. They ate, and then it was time for the birthday cake. They all sang happy birthday. Then Twinkle-tail took a deep breath and blew out her candles. But as the flickering flames disappeared, the magical stars vanished too. Twinkle-tail's parents looked around at their messy, sticky castle. "Whatever is going on?" they cried. They couldn't remember a thing. "I've just had the best party ever," said Twinkle-tail. "But you can't have," they gasped. "There's so much mess." Yet, strangely, their little girl looked really happy. Twinkle-tail's daddy thought for a moment. "Did you make a wish when you blew out your candles?" Twinkle-tail shook her head. "Good," said her daddy. "May I borrow that wish?" "All right," said Twinkle-tail sadly. Her daddy would wish that their messy castle was neat and tidy again. Then all the fun would be over. Her daddy closed his eyes and he said, "I wish that our castle was bouncy. A bouncy castle. Yippee!" cheered Twinkle-tail. And that really was the messiest end to a truly magical birthday. Thank you so much for watching and listening today. Please don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and make it turn gray. You'll never miss another one of our stories. Thanks for watching. Bye.